Okay guys, so I finished putting in all the ORS Curl Unleashed Color Blast. And like I said, I have it in the color Sangria. Now this is beeswax, exactly kind of like the hair paint wax, which I actually have here in a similar color. I've never actually used this color for what it is. I've always mixed it with white to make it pink. This one here is the first time I've ever seen it say use gloves. Of course, with the hair paint wax, you can or you can't. It comes right off with water, so you don't really need to. But straight up in the instructions right here, it says wear gloves during application. Then it says take an adequate amount of color wax in your hand using your fingertips. Apply product to your hairstyle as desired. This one does not specify if it needs to be on wet or dry hair. I know with the hair paint wax, you can do it on both, but this one doesn't specify because I had just kind of cleansed my hair and put in a leave-in. I just decided to make sure my hair was a little damp. I didn't want it to be soaking, dripping wet, because when you put this in, the color will come out too much if your hair is too wet, and also it will take forever to dry. And you guys can probably still see, I probably still have some red color somewhere. It's not fully dry. I just took my Dyson hair dryer and just tried to speed up the process a little bit, but it's kind of up in the air to determine when it'll actually be dry. But with this, I would just never recommend wearing white, because even after it dries, I'm pretty sure it will start to like flake little colors, which is exactly what the hair paint wax did. So I would never wear white with this. This scent is mild. It actually, they smell the same. Here you can see the colors are a little different. But then again, this one I've had it forever, so it probably just needs to be stirred up a little bit. I saw these at Target. I had no idea that ORS was doing the hair paint wax kind of color beeswax thing. Like the last time I had tried it, it was by L'Oreal, and it was awful and I didn't like it, and I know there's a review of it on my channel. The hair paint wax had always been my go-to. It had been a while since I did this, but because I was doing like a little mini Target haul and I saw it, and it was, I want to say it was $7.99, but I'll put the price down. It might have been $8.99. I'll put the price down below. I don't remember exactly how much it was, and they didn't have that many colors, although the website has way more colors. I was like, oh, I'll just toss it in and try it, especially since I had known I had never actually used the red that I have here, and I wanted to compare them because I've used a lot of colors of the hair paint wax, so I have a pretty good idea of how the hair paint wax works. Now these products, like I said, very, very, very similar. Now it doesn't say how long it lasts. I'm gonna assume it lasts kind of just like the hair paint wax until you wash it out, but it will fade over time. So I'll probably keep this in for a little bit. We'll see if it gets on my nerves or not. What I will say though is, even though you can apply both this and the hair paint wax with gloves, I never use gloves with the hair paint wax, but I think glove application makes it way more easy to do. Like when you're raking it through your hands, it just goes through seamlessly. You don't have to worry about it getting on your hands or your nails. Even though it does come off with just water, I still would say that using the gloves made it a more seamless and quick application overall. So it also defines your curls really, really well. Of course, it's beeswax, so this product will define your hair better than most hair products will. We'll see how I feel about it when it dries and I can like touch things. I'm kind of just gonna leave my hands off my hair and my hair off of anything I can get it off of for like 2 hours max, maybe. And the other thing too that I like about it is because they sell it at Target, it's really accessible for a lot of people to get. I know a lot of people were having a hard time with the hair paint wax and finding colors, and their website was always sold out. Girl, go to Target. Go to Target and get this. This is about how much I use. There was more in it, but I went back through and defined some sections again, so that's why there's more. I didn't actually use a lot, but when I went back in, I did. I would say, depending on how heavy-handed with it, you can probably get 2 to 3 uses out of this jar if you're gonna do your whole head. If you're just gonna like, you do it as like highlights or just your ends or just your roots or something, you can probably get way more uses out of it. But this is 6 ounces of product, which I would say, I think is probably, maybe it's a little more than the hair paint wax. I'd have to double check. I'll put that information down in the description box and the comparison of the sizes and the prices. But as far as I would say, I think they're about the same. This jar seems to be a little wider, so maybe it holds more. I'll put all that information down below. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave them down in the comments. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.